Ooh, that might be a personal. Oh my God, this is the one. Oh no. All of these packages right here, this Empire State Building constructed of packages that should contain some beautiful, delicious, scrumptious, vintage pieces inside of them, was all purchased within one day on Whatnot. In the last year, I have spent $100,000 on Whatnot, and I'm not rounding up, I'm actually rounding down. Here is the Excel sheet of every single Whatnot purchase that I have made in the year of 2023. In this video, I would like to go over some of my favorite Whatnot purchases that I have kind of just been setting to the side. The reason that I'm able to spend that kind of money on Whatnot is because I also sell on Whatnot. All the clothes that I will be showing you guys today, some will be added to my personal collection, but a lot of them will also be sold. So of course, if you guys would ever be so obliged, please follow me on Whatnot, Thriftrow, THRIFTROW. It will of course be on the screen, but it will also be in the description down below. If you click that top link in the description, it is a very special link. Oftentimes, if you use a link to sign up for Whatnot, you only get $10 off. However, that link will get you $15 off your first purchase. So if you have not downloaded Whatnot and you use that link in the description, I go live every single Thursday and sometimes randomly throughout the week. If you see something you like and you purchase it for, say, $20, you'll get $15 off that purchase, so you will get it for $5. And another reason that I wanted to make this video is because I am not just an avid seller on Whatnot, but I am also an avid buyer on Whatnot. I do not promote things that I do not use. Obviously, I promote Whatnot, but I actually use Whatnot a lot. Anyway, let's crack into some of these packages. So this first package is actually from a jam bale. A lot of these will need to be washed. Pool tee, AOP NASCAR, the Demon, I guess it's like some crazy roller coaster. That's actually super sick. Green Lantern, Betty Boop, and a Christmas Taz. Really what I want to crack into are these boxes right here. I'm gonna try to break this video up into multiple pieces. First, we are going to do the unboxing.
Tuck bread, the brokers flash and riches seem to stunt less.
Ooh. Here's a little 90s blur. House on Haunted Hill. My boy Freddie. I actually have this shirt, but this one's good. One bong, two bongs, red bong, blue bong. The 90s Ramones. Good Lollapalooza. Early 2000s Wu-Tang. And then of course, the Girls Gone Wild. I spent many a 3 a.m.s trying to sneak a peek at the little infomercials for Girls Gone Wild back in the day. Next package. Already one up top, little Homies tee with the Homies back hit. Ooh, Cypress Hill. Oh yeah, this is a good one. Red Hot Chili Peppers, single stitch with the back hit, giant tag. This thing is freaking insane. The Blue Oyster Cult. I got a crazy good price on these Blue Oyster Cults. I think I got for like 25 to 35 bucks a piece. A nice little System of a Down. The Zwan long sleeve. And then of course, yet another Blue Oyster Cult. Now keep in mind, I'm starting with the unboxing. Like I said, I have been setting aside some pieces that I have been buying over like the last year-ish, and every single one of these bins is full. So once I do the unboxing, I'm going to go bin by bin and we will go over each category and discuss some of my favorites. I would say about 95% of the stuff in the unboxing portion of this video will be for sale on Whatnot, and I think probably 75 to 80% of this stuff I will end up selling as well. Ooh, speaking of one that I will probably not sell, I love band hoodies. We got the Black Sabbath, super thick, probably like early 2000s. Let's add that to the personal pile. The PD, oh, it's like a Nissan tee. I don't really know what this back hit has to do with Nissan, but somehow this back hit is relating to a 98 Altima. Oh, this is hard. It definitely needs a little oxy. It's got some stains throughout, but it's just like an old Prisoner tee. Little vintage skate tee that says Get Stupid. Ooh, this is like an 80s joint. Club California Hot, International Skateboard Club. Eminem NASCAR tee, Jimmy Page, Robert Plant, Dragon Ball Z, and then a t-shirt that is very similar to one that I get asked about all the time. Probably one of the most asked about tees in my collection is my long sleeve that just says Got Meth. This is from a band, the Crystal Method, and if you look at the back, it says Got Meth in the Got Milk font. I collect a lot of drug tees, art tees, political tees. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I collect a wider range of stuff. And once we get to these bins, you guys will see some more pieces that will be in the collection, but I love stuff like that. Little political tee, Colorado Rockies. Good Harley Davidson. That back hit is insane. Tony the Tiger crew neck. UC Santa Cruz banana slugs. A classic logo. And then a Bad Religion on the soft tees. The crazy thing is the packages that I'm opening up, honestly, these are like from the last week or two. Oh yeah, this was like a random tee stream. We got the Sea-Doo. I paid between like $5 and $10 for most of these. And then the little Florida truck tee. This one's actually kind of gas. I will buy like $5 tees, and then I will buy, you know, 8 Mile. Every moment is another chance. The freaking corrupted like mafia tee. I think that's 17 murders in a single day. Little 2001 radio tee. Jesus tee. Another Jesus tee. You guys might not see anything, but you only see it if you believe in Jesus. It has a back here that says Jesus people. Another really good tee. Blink 182, 80s Def Leppard, an amazing 80s Megadeth. Ooh, the Source magazine cover, tie-dye mushroom long sleeve, made in the US&A, and of course, single on the bottom. Ooh, that might be a personal. The one that I think I want to keep the most from this pack, the Psychedelic Furs. This thing is so dope. I am gonna, of course, try this on. If it does not make it to the personal, of course, it will be for sale on Whatnot, Thrift Row, THRIFTRO. Crouching Tiger Hidden Dragon movie promo. Nirvana Smiley with the back hit. Probably one of the craziest steals that I got. Single stitch 90s pavement tee that I got for $50. 50. Many men wish death upon me. Blood in my eye, dog, and I can't see. Oh, this one's dope. You got that back hit right there with the little mullet hit. Super good MC Escher alien tee. Nice little Matchbox 20 band tee. 80s Iron Maiden. Ooh, that's looking nice and boxy. Look at that. That looks super cropped. It was customized. That might be a personal. Nice little Chicago Bulls. Another parental advisory tee. The Yoo-Hoo Chocolate Milk. 80s Guns N' Roses with the back hit. 90s Rolling Stones. And the really good Iron Maiden. The back says Metallica Pusshead. Super dope Marilyn Manson boot. 90s Rolling Stones. Really good 80s Pink Floyd. Ya Basta. Flipping himself off. I really don't know what that is. I probably just like the shirt, so I bought it anyways. Nice little 1994 Woodstock. Wow, this one's cool. This is a super sick Jesus tee. Oh, I forgot about this. This is a Bitch Skateboards coach's jacket. This thing is sick. Let's get back to these packages. We got a couple more before we get to the categories. Ooh, Pink Panther crew neck. See Dick Smoke, see Dick Choke, see Dick Croak, don't be a dick. Jefferson Airplane band tee. This one is so sick to me. The Muse band tee. I remember watching a freestyle soccer video back in like the early days of YouTube. Ever since I saw that video, whenever I would hacky sack, I would sit there and listen to that song. AOP, Marvin the Martian, and then the Angelica Rugrats AOP. Absolutely bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Oh my God, this is the one. I forgot that I bought this. Holy balls. These Pendleton Aztecs. I have one of these in my collection. Yeah, this fits me good, dude. Good. Rolling Stones Summer Sanitarium Music Festival tee. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Harley tees. This piece just looked so freaking sick. I have no idea what this is, but the graphic is just so sick, and the spell out so hard. That is insane. Oh God, I already see some hitters. Good Deftones 70s Blue Oyster Cult. The Dances with Wolves movie promo. There's like 3 or 4 movies that my mom used to watch all the time. Field of Dreams, Dances with Wolves, Beaches, and Waterworld. Braveheart. Then we got The Braveheart. I'm pretty sure this is 80s. The Volkswagen Jerry Garcia Memorial. This shirt was literally $2. And then I don't remember what this is. Oh, yeah. A Braveheart crew neck. Married with Children. Independence Day. Garbage band tee. Not like the band is garbage, like the band is garbage. This is the mayhem and destruction caused by an unboxing. Now I get to sort through all these. This is the aftermath of the unboxing segment. However, what I really want to get into are these 2 bins right here. And for the first category, I want to discuss band tees.
Level up my status, I'm a target, I'm not average.
Yup, Well, actually, not only band tees. First, let's start off with a little personal banger. The 1994 Pink Floyd varsity jacket. This is all Chanel patches, USA made on the Brockham. Some of these pieces might be put in my personal, and then if I don't get wear out of them, or if they don't fit me exactly how I like, then I will end up selling them. I actually thought about doing a recent vintage pickup video where I just show off all the vintage stuff that has made it to my personal over the last several months, especially since I will be doing a closet clean out. I never meant to hurt you. Tonight, I'm cleaning out my closet. Which, by the way, if you are all interested in buying any of the personal pieces, make sure you go to my Whatnot, Thrift Row, THRIFTROW, right there on the screen and the description below, like I had said before. Don't only bookmark this week's show and I believe next week's show, which is my last show for January, but make sure you go bookmark the show on April 4th, 2024. That's 4/4/2024. I'm gonna try to sell like 500 to 1,000 pieces in that live. So if you rock with me, tune in, especially towards the end, because it seems like whenever people do big streams like that, stuff towards the end starts going super cheap. Anyways, that Pink Floyd for now is in the personal collection. Ooh, one of the greatest bands of all time, Creed, with arms wide open. Next up, the insane D'Angelo 2000 tour tee. To be honest, I never really listened to D'Angelo. So when my homie Rodé had a faded set, he put this up for $50 and I was just buying, so I was like, oh, 50 bucks, that sounds cool, buy. It just so happened to probably be one of the best buys that I've had on Whatnot, because someone hit him up and asked if he meant to put another 0 after that, because I guess it's like a $500 shirt. But yeah, absolutely insane with the back hit. Ooh, this one, Big Timers Cash Money Records hit on the back. I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. 90s Marilyn Manson. This one will be for sale because I already have this in the personal, but you got the tool hit right there with the alien embryo on the back. Ooh, the Maxwell. No doubt. I actually got 2 of those. This is one I'm not really familiar with. I mostly just bought it because I like the graphic. It says Camp Granada and it says Gren. It looks almost like it would be some sort of Green Day. I actually don't even know for sure if this is a band or if it's something else that I'm not familiar with. Single stitch, super cool graphic. Here's a good one, Alice in Chains. Ooh, the Ministry Stigmata. The 9-inch nails, downward spiral. Dang, so far, every single one that I showed off, except for the jacket, will be for sale. Linkin Park with the Hybrid Theory back hit. Very Grateful Dead-esque, absolutely iconic front and back. Here's a band that I've never listened to and I'm only really aware of because of Supreme. They actually referenced this graphic and actually used it on one of their tees. A band that I actually like, but I feel like is somewhat slept on, Bush. What I like about this tee is it actually has the copyright to a photographer. This one might actually be in the personal. 80s Master of Puppets, 80s Megadeth, 1991 Paul Simon, good 1990 Fleetwood Mac. Ooh, this will be a personal because it's a gift from my boy Bobby, who you guys may have actually seen in the last video that I went to ThriftCon. Technically, this wasn't a gift from Bobby. It was a gift from my boy Jazzy. So Jazzy technically won this and then said to give it to me. So it's kind of like a mutual gift from both the homies, but yeah, super dope. Nice little Beastie Boys. Soundgarden, good Megadeth. Jimmy Page and the Black Crowes. This is a simple Marilyn Manson. Speaks for itself. 1986, The Call. Nice Mudhoney that I got an amazing deal on. Poison. Oh, shout out my dog Cam. Vintage by Shrimp. He actually gave me this Guns N' Roses for free. This is one of my favorite Guns N' Roses tees. We worked out a little trade for this Offspring long sleeve. Love the graphic. This is one of my favorite Offspring tees. For now, we will add that to the personal pile. The Guns N' Roses is definitely a personal. The Danzig, personal. Mother! Then the Disturbed long sleeve. Bad Religion. Archaic Smile, Sid Vicious. Misfits, Die My Darling. Red Hot Chili Peppers. 80s Sid Vicious. Ooh, a personal. I actually bought something on Whatnot and then traded for something that someone else bought on Whatnot. My boy Rodé, The Stone Roses. 1997 Tupac. I've already shown off over 150 tees. Man, this Megadeth is so sick. Look at that graphic. Let me tell you, all right, this one right here, absolutely insane. The Euro Nirvana Nevermind on the beautifully faded black tee, red letters, iconic and infamous Nevermind album art. There is a little hole right here, right here. I'll probably try to get like a good little sew job on those. Oh, this is one that I want to keep. This will also depend on how it fits. So many personals. We're back, you bastards. Leonard Skinner. In the end of almost every video, I include some footage of me and my mom going to a Leonard Skinner concert. I guess on the way to Baton Rouge was when their plane crashed. And so it says, Baton Rouge, after 14 years, we're finally here. They had a plane crash. A lot of the band members died. It was a very tragic incident for the band. And yeah, it's just like an insane Leonard Skinner tee that I've never seen. All right, finally, some I can sell. Danzig, Slayer, Pearl Jam Nervous, Guns N' Roses, Moonspell Long Sleeve, Spin Doctors, 9 Inch Nails Fragile, Matchbox 20, Marilyn Manson Beautiful People. This is one that I probably would not want to sell, but once again, I already have one in my collection. Mean Season, Mudhoney March to Fuzz in a rare colorway, Peter Gabriel. Look at the art on that. Misfits, beautiful puss head art, Premonition, Reverend Horton Heat, Nirvana, Grateful Dead, Misfits, Woodstock, Oasis, Pearl Jam, Sacred Reich, and another one, King Crimson. Such sick artwork. Smash Mouth, good Lollapalooza. Now I already have one of these, so I'm gonna keep whichever one fits better. Motley Crue, and another one. Ringo Starr, Marilyn Manson, 80s Rolling Stones, Danzig, Grateful Dead, Blink 182 hoodie, Iron Maiden, Motley Crue, Green Day Dookie. That's what that is. Dead Kennedys, Butthole Surfers, Sid Vicious, Dogstar, Mother Love Bone, Great Pacific Northwest Band, System of a Down. I love this tee. I actually have one with chopped sleeves. This is actually one of my favorite System of a Down tees, except of course the Toxicity tee, which I surprisingly don't have. Black Sabbath, which is really dope because it has some of the most iconic pieces of art from Black Sabbath. And then these two, Marilyn Manson, and then on the front it says a bunch of things that you should not listen to. Wow. Dude, this... What the... I actually lied. That's not all of them. Lollafractal. Insane. Red Hot Chili Peppers. Sebado. This is actually technically an art tee, but it's Coop Artwork, which is the same artist that does the Lords of Acid. Depeche Mode. Bauhaus. Jerry Garcia. NoFX. Not my favorite band, but they do have a bunch of good tees. Toad the Wet Sprocket. Jawbreaker. NoFX. Newfound Glory. Oasis. Lilith Fair. Another Lilith Fair. 9 Inch Nails Local Crew Tee. And the Black Sabbath snapback that I have been wearing entirely too much. This thing, it fits my head great. I love it. But onto the art tee. Ease.
My karma catches up, my future son to be a savage.
We'll start with two that I'm not familiar with that maybe you guys can educate me on. We have this. It's a personal. It's 1994, but it is Cupid. And if you guys can help your boy with any information, I'll give you $1. And then another one is this. This thing is so sick. You have like all these peasants. This dude is a drunkard, but it actually kind of looks like he's getting top. Then you have this lady who I believe is like doing something. She was breastfeeding and you can see her baby like flying off the stairs. Anyways, we have the Labont, Norman Rockwell, the Fractal Slugbug, George Seurat, Van Gogh. I think this is the David, which I've actually seen in person. Franz Marc, German painter. Good MC Escher, Frank Lloyd Wright. This one I'm not super familiar with either, but I got it for a good price. Whoops, another band crew neck. Little 70s Led Zeppelin. Diego Rivera, El Cadillac de los Muertos, Bodians. I think someone said that they were having a threesome. Getting into some heaters. We got the Picasso, AOP, and yet again, the Picasso AOP. Dude, the art on this one is so sick. It says True Soul Power. I don't know what this is from, but man, on the Oneida, I just love the art on that. This is kind of considered an art tee. It's Marvel. Another Van Gogh. Keith Haring long sleeve. 80s Keith Haring front and back. And a black Edvard Munch. This is just a cool little dark art tee. Super sick. Fallen Angel. 1994 fashion victim. Got that little tattooed baby. And speaking of tattoos, Tattoo Expo. This kind of blurs the line between art and obscure / offensive. Evil is an art form. This cat actually belongs to my homie Little Dibs. this one's crazy. Look, said Sally. Look where I'm pierced. And then this absolutely gorgeous AOP anatomy tee. It does fit me a little baggy. A baggy I don't really mind with some baggy sweatpants. Oh, and then this one. This is actually more of a music tee or band tee. Front Bach. 1993 Arts Festival. Another Tattoo Expo. And what's funny about this graphic or this idea, I have a similar tattoo on my leg. Architecture tee. Comedy is art. George Carlin. Simon Says Go Fuck Yourself. I don't know how many tees I have shown off, but we still have quite a few. And the next category is movies.
Brody turned to dope, he couldn't cope, he couldn't manage.
Movies should be relatively short. Free Willy, Interview with the Vampire, Dawn of the Dead, Alien 3, and what's really good about this is the back hit. The bitch is back. White Men Can't Jump, House of a Thousand Corpses, Chronicles of Riddick, Spawn. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Yo, Freddy versus Jason. There is a scene in this movie which teenage me, who happened to not have access to the internet at most points of my childhood, used to enjoy so thoroughly, where there's just a little bit of side boob. The amount of times that I have paused it on that scene for redacted reasons. Joyride, Nosferatu on the Fashion Victim, Saturday Night Live, Jay and Silent Bob, Wayne's World, Married with Children, Despicable Me, and a Shining. Good Shining 2, printed all the way up to the neck. Good neck. One of my best finds in the Goodwill bins was a Shining tee. It was a little bit better than this one. I was offered like $600 for it that day. I ended up trading it for a shirt that I love, but man, that tee was so sick. And then I bought this one, and this one's too big, so it will get sold. Goosebumps, Brady Bunch, little parody of the Brady Bunch. And since that is kind of loosely in the movie category, I might as well show off some art tees that I forgot to show off because it was at a different bin. Monet and Picasso crew neck. Ford Music Festival, I know that should be in the band tee category. Beautiful Picasso, I know that should be in the art tee category. Grant Wood long sleeve, which is crazy. I also have this in a short sleeve. I know this should be in the art tee category. 80s Woodstock tee, once again, I know this should be in the band tee category. And then the Gundam Wing, which kind of does fit in the movie category. Now we will get to one of my favorite categories, obscure tees.
I'm paranoid, so I don't say what I think.
Some of these will be nicer than others. Some of these will be absolutely insane. We'll start off with absolutely insane. Have an orgy. Beautiful fade and insane graphic. Nice little not milk. Nice little smiley face tee. Go and send some more. Mona Lisa birthday. The beer art tee. Clean little strip club tee. Nice messaging. Betty Page. My favorite Betty Page sadly does not even get close to fitting me. This thing is too big, but beautiful. Another Betty Page. Another Betty Page. I think that's all the Betty Pages. A classic one. Get a job. I have a feeling we're not in Kansas. This is a Wizard of Oz parody tee, but it's like a bondage sex tee. I'm fat, you're ugly, but I can diet. Eat it raw. Got MILFs. This right here says WorldCon, which I don't know what this is, but I know that my homie got it with all of these old furry tees. So this is a furry vintage tee from the 80s. I Love Hot Sex, Satan, two angry individuals calling each other by their names. Pothead. It's funny that I like all these drug tees because I don't do any drugs. Like, I have partaken in some substances in the past. Tired, depressed, angry, fuck it all. This is actually nuts. Hey, this was supposed to be in the art tee bin. Fractal Worlds. I forget what this drug does. Ciprofloxacin, a drug tee that I would love to find, is a quercetin cough and cold. Here we have an alien smoking marijuana, some dog eat dog drug tees, Miracle Trip, Totaled Buzz Extender, and then the Silly Rabbit, I can drink it all by myself. These ones are crazy. I'm not even gonna read this one. Montana, where men are men and sheep are dirty rotten. Cocaine Coca-Cola parody tee. Fuck milk, got pot. I can't stand a broke ass man. Had enough, called Dr. Kevorkian. This one's crazy. And this next one is actually really romantic. I'm sure your girl would love this. Of course I love you. Little acid psychedelic smiley face tee. This one's just a little obscure, but it's kind of dope. It says label whore. And the fitting tee to end this category with, you've seen enough. Now go have your orgasm. The next category is skate slash BMX slash streetwear.
I know some factors in a fashion, put your face on a tee.
Streetwear has always been heavily influenced by skateboarding, and I was never into skateboarding, but I did used to ride BMX. That was like my therapy, was just cruising around, riding my bike, and being that at the time the only place where I could get any like BMX brands was Dan's Comp, because there weren't really a lot of BMX stores near me. I would often wear skateboard brands or streetwear. We do have two BMX tees. The first one is from a brand that I have owned some stuff from in the past, Little Devil. You got the Collegiate 6 with the 6 and the other 6 on that sleeve. We also have this DK Bikes. I did used to actually have a backpack from DK, I think, and DK Iron Cross pedals. Then we have an old skate tee from Pornstar, another Pornstar tee. The Zero long sleeve in white, Alien Workshop. This one I'm actually not familiar with. Not a Colt on the back, Swobo. Ooh, this one is dope. We got the Vision Streetwear, the big V on the back. This is actually tagged a size medium. Honestly, this thing fits kind of big. I got this originally for myself, but it might actually be too big for me. This right here is a Blink-182 tee, but it's kind of skateboard graphic inspired. That's so funny that was in that pile. Beyond Possession, Skater's Life. You have a skateboarder right there. Black Label skateboards. One of the only pieces I ever regret selling is a Black Label skateboard hoodie. That thing was so freaking beautiful. It fit me so amazing. Anyways, we have a Girl Skateboards tee and a Bitch Skateboards tee with the big bitch hit on the back. This is single stitch, beautiful fade. This thing is in the personal. It does fit a little bit baggy, but I do not care. If you are familiar with the history of bitch skateboards, it's kind of like a shot at girl skateboards. Then we got some vintage Stussy tees, little single stitch Stussy, another OG Stussy piece. Single stitch Stussy New York Knicks logo flip. That thing is insane. And then I didn't really know where to put this one because it's not really, I mean, it's kind of streetwear. This thing is just insane though. Nike ACG. Look at the elements on the back. On the 90s Nike white tag. This thing is so sick. The last category is just gonna be, I guess, like miscellaneous. I don't know.
Start a war within their biggest fears to see us organized.
How to avoid a cop, run away, hide, throw him a donut. Marijuana Grow, Milk Mighty Mouse parody, Nuclear Smiley Face, Racism, The Curable Disease. Ooh, one of my favorites. I got this for such a good price. Single Stitch Mist video game promo. Little snack card NASCAR, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Insane 3D emblem Harley, actually existing, Marxist literary group, Spam. Fun fact, for a brief moment in my teenage years, I lived with my homie Andrew, who's Chamorro. So I lived in a Chamorro household. That was like the first time I really had Spam. When I graduated high school, my mom was looking for somewhere that I could live, and I ended up moving with her friend who lived in Hawaii. So I lived in Hawaii for 9 months, and when I got to Hawaii, I had a Spam, of course. It was cheap, and it was also extremely good because all the McDonald's over in Hawaii have Spam menus, so I used to get the Spam egg and cheese McGriddle. So bomb. This I got an insanely good price on. Champion Reverse Weave, Ohio State. This is like one of the more popular collegiate Champion Reverse Weaves, and I got this for $20, which is, if you resell and you're into like the true vintage community, you probably know how good of a deal that is. Be the change you want to see in the world. I got that for like 10 bucks. And then I got this for I think $25. 70s Indiana University Russell Athletic hoodie. Easy Riders American Thunder tee. You got the mouse using a computer human. The Pez dispenser snack tee. Little Tykes commercial play system. This one's dope. Stratford Mercenaries. Too much has been said by those who should never have spoken. Beautifully faded cherry coke snack tee. The Millennium Bug single stitch. Dude, it is getting dark. Safe. Sex, fuck crack, and the whole crack cocaine gang. Shroomy Tunes, Big Johnson, Daytona Beach Spring Break. Yo, the artwork on this is insane. Got Aspirin, Car Audio promo tee, 6976 gas station parody, Captain Condom fan club. This one's just super dope. You have this dude with a bunch of needles stabbed into his head. 1989 by any means necessary, and yet another Malcolm X. Absolutely amazing Maryland. Cool little tech tee. Has some like Roy Lichtenstein inspired art. Kane. I remember a lot of people were thinking that it was like a Tekken tee. It kind of resembles Eddie, but even then, not really. Yeah, I don't know what this is. The Operation board game tee. This is just a super sick one. And I still have so much more. Oh yeah, this, oh no! Dude, I actually almost bid farewell to you guys. There's like so much good stuff. This is a super dope one. Bone Circus. I know nothing about this. The Lamborghini Diablo. Super dope Iron Horse crew neck. Look at that back. Beautiful Miami Hurricanes crew neck. Patrick Ewing New York Knicks. Insane wraparound hockey tee. So we got some sports tees in here. I already have a Harley Thermal, my personal, so these will probably eventually get sold. This is pretty crazy. It's like a Salem Sports. Understanding is that this was released for like some special event that they had, and that these are like the CEOs or some managerial positions at Salem Sports, and this was only released for that event. This one's hilarious as well. Good little American biker. 3D emblem Smith & Wesson. I feel like I've given you a little taste of some of the stuff that I buy on Whatnot. So we will just end it with an absolute banger. The Toronto Raptors. I would love to get the Sonic superhero tee, but this thing is Just nuts. Some of the most valuable sports tees, but yeah. Now I have to clean. Like, dude, this is insane. That should be a little bit brighter. Holy. Low-key, this doesn't look bad. Look at this. This is my situation. Literally, there are piles of clothes everywhere. Some of those I need to try on and see how they fit. Wait, did I show off this Red Hot Chili Peppers? I don't know, man. There was just so much stuff. I'm kind of curious how many shirts I showed off in this video. Comment the number of shirts that you think I showed off, or you can go back and count. After I get done editing and posting, I'm gonna take some time and actually count how many shirts I showed off, and whoever is the first to guess correctly, I'll send them a $25 off for Whatnot. So that way, if you do watch me on Whatnot, you'll be able to get 25 bucks off. You'll be able to get either a free shirt or a pretty good deal on a more expensive, rare shirt. Speaking of Whatnot, my next show is tomorrow, and those tees that are currently hung up are some of the tees that I will be running. They will all be auctioned off at $1, so make sure you click that top link in the description. Follow me on Whatnot, which will be right here on the screen. Thriftrow, THRIFTROW. I'm gonna try to measure all the shirts today, and hopefully I'll get everything uploaded at a reasonable time tomorrow so people can go pre-bid. While you're following me on Whatnot, follow me on Instagram, Thriftrow, THRIFTROW. I'm extremely tired, but I'm excited because this weekend I got a flea market. I get to go thrifting for a couple more days before I head to Thailand. Yes, I'm going to be going to Thailand. I kind of already alluded to that in a previous video. I am extremely excited. I don't know where I'm going to put everything that I buy in Thailand because I already have so much stuff, but I do have something in the works to rectify that issue, and you guys will see very soon. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it from the top and bottom of my heart. As always, keep living the star life. The very first video of 2024. I appreciate every single person. Like I said, if you made it this far, comment how many shirts you think were in this video. Even if you don't want to go back and count, just take a little guess. Your guess may be correct, and you may be the very first person to guess the correct number and get a free 25 bucks. I'll see you guys next Wednesday. As always, I already said thank you. I already said I appreciate you from the top of my heart. I already said keep living the star life, I think, so I'm just gonna say peace.
And listen closely.